Hello there, gearheads, and welcome on back to the NASCAR Heat 5 Tony's Ride, where we're going to try to get Tony Stewart another championship as a driver. We are driving his number 14 Ford, obviously. We're heading to the third race of our season, out to Sonoma. It's a custom schedule, first road course, and even though you guys had some mixed feelings about the paint scheme, I've been asking you guys what paint scheme to run, and for the first and only time this season, I'm going to overrule you guys. I got to take this Code 8 car back to Sonoma to try to recreate Tony's final win. I got to. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I just gotta try to do it. In the first two races of our season, we won the Daytona 500, winning Tony Stewart at Daytona 500. Everything else is gravy. Like, if we win the championship or not, it's gravy because we got Stewart at 500. That's huge. Then we went to Vegas, backed that up with another victory. Yes, I double-checked. The settings are turned all the way up. They were both hard-fought victories, and we both got them. So, difficulty's maxed out, man. I don't know. I didn't think I was this good driving, but apparently Tony Stewart's car is pretty good. Who knew? So, we're going to continue to try to keep this going here. Yes, there are playoffs. But only 6 races for the playoffs. And obviously we're already locked in, so it's all good, man. With that being said, we're going to head to one of the most difficult tracks that I personally have, Sonoma. I've been to Sonoma. I'm going to throw some stories at you. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and head on out to Sonoma, see what we got. Let's go. Rolling off 10th out here at Sonoma. Qualifying was the only lap that we ran. No practice. We're going in cold, man. So we're going to see here. Timmy Hill starting in the back. Denny Hamlin struggling. And Kenseth's in the back, too. So that's interesting. We're going to be rolling off on the outside. That's actually a good position to be in at this race at the start here.
Coming to the green, driver. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, dig, driver.
And I noticed in qualifying, I don't know why, but Jeff Gordon is the audio now instead of Tony. Don't know why that is. The game changed that. I think it was part of the July DLC update that changed that over for whatever reason. So we'll change it back after this race. First time racing the game since that July DLC was installed. So yeah. And I think there might have been a patch that got installed too. So getting physical. And Newman was fast in qualifying. We were almost 3 seconds slower than Newman in qualifying, but he was like a second almost faster than Joey, who qualified second. So, I'm getting physical with the teammate.
Left side, left side.
Ford's on the front right here at Sonoma. You got Joey, you got Newman, you got us, you got Amarola. I'll put this up so that you can see who's around us. Ooh, yeah, that was a little tight right there.
Right side. Left side's clear.
Oh, Eric's treating us back for that one. Our teammate getting physical out here. Amarola. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. And here comes Elliott. We went ahead and what we did is we made it so that the field will be more narrow. And Boyer, our clone, is right here. Working on our bumper right here. All right, let's see who can outbrake whom in this turn.
Car left.
Getting under chase right here,
side.
not too shabby.
Clear left. Car left.
Ooh,
Clear left.
tight right there,
Right
but
side
not
clear.
bad at all. Running third here. We got 27 laps. Cautions, stages are actually turned off. So this is a green flag run. We could potentially see no cautions in this race, and now that I said that, we're going to see one at any moment. It didn't happen. I was waiting for the cue because it's NASCAR Heat 5. I mean, come on. Ooh, I'm still getting used to getting into the carousel. Just growing up racing video games since the 90s, NASCAR games since the 90s, man. I'm used to going full bore down there and not going through the carousel because the carousel has been around for the better part of 20 seasons, give or take, here at Sonoma. And I love this track, man. I think it's a really cool road course. It's a really cool area to put a track, too, in wine country. And I'm hoping that when NASCAR releases the 2021 season, that they will do kind of what we did here, and that's include Sonoma as part of the West Coast swing. putting a road course within the first 5 races of the season, I think would be very, very, very cool. And why not? At that time of the year, yeah, rain is a little bit of a worrisome issue, but frankly, instead of all these, frankly, dead, grassy dirt areas, you got wonderful rolling green hills in the spring, and they look so much better than opposed to, you know, June when everything has already died out. There's a joke in there about April showers bringing May flowers. But so far, we're looking pretty good out here, running in the top 5. Now we will go ahead and fall into a rhythm and see what happens here in the long run.
Caution.
Ooh, we didn't do it. Barely a lap later, but okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll pit here. We'll go ahead. We'll take 4. We don't need to put in a whole lot of fuel because we haven't been going that long. 4 tires. We're going to go ahead and take the tape down and keep the wedge where it's at. The car's been overheating a touch, so we got to keep an eye on that. Didn't lose anything right there. Not too shabby. I'm just starting to get into a rhythm, too, and then the caution comes out. Go figure.
Green's out. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right side.
Got the teammates up here and gonna bump Newman down here and try to snicker him on the outside here.
Right side.
3 wide for the lead at Sonoma. What could go wrong at the top of the hill? We survived that. I don't know where Newman went, though.
Left side. Clear left.
Ooh, we're a little tight.
Right side. Right side.
Aw, Newman. Where were you going, buddy? Whoa. Where were we going? Still getting used to this whole carousel. I haven't done a whole lot of laps on Sonoma, admittingly, with the carousel. But it's something that is on my to-do list. Yay. She tight. So loose, taking that tape off tightened her way up, apparently, so we will go ahead and loosen her up on the next stop. But the teammates, 1, 2, 3 out here with our Fords, not too shabby.
Car left.
But you see Newman is all over our back bumper. That's not lifelike at all. Ryan Newman's not aggressive. Come on.
Right side. Clear to your right.
If you go back 20 years, I would hire Ryan Newman. I think, no offense to Newman, he's past his prime a little bit.
Right side.
But he was the Kyle Busch of the day as far as his aggression. And he still kind of is. He's just a little past his prime, unfortunately. And
Left side. Left side.
didn't make that turn.
Car left.
And Rocket Man just has lost a little bit of his throttle because of going over to Roush and just some not great equipment. I don't think it's a secret that Roush Fenway hasn't been competitive for the better part of 15 years. Here we go. All right. I will give them this, though. Roush Fenway was competitive in 05 when they put all 5 drivers in the chase. That was impressive. That was their last great hoorah. And then after that, it's pretty much been a decline. I mean, no offense to Jack, they're trying over there, but just they've lost their magic. We have Boyer in our sights. Let's see how badly we can get him down here in the braking area. Ooh, he had to give it to me.
Still there.
Ooh, Clint. I don't remember if rivals are a thing in seasons. I'm guessing they are, but up to second, man. Got past our clone. Not too bad. Now we're going to try to take this code 3. I know I said code 8 earlier, my mistake. Try to take this code 3 car back to Victory Lane at Sonoma. And this is a semi-familiar sight here, but just the guy leading's a little different. Ooh, get the power down.
Yellow flag.
Ooh, okay. We were a couple laps away from green flag pit stops right there, so we'll go ahead and dive down pit road here. We will fill her up, but we're going to need to make at least one more pit stop. You see we do have some repairs that we'll go ahead and need to do, so we'll go ahead and put a little bit more tape on and simultaneously loosen her up just a touch to get the car back to where she was at the beginning of the run there. Ooh, okay, we're going to keep our spots, but you see a couple of juggling spots back there.
Driver. Be ready here.
I think we ruffled
Green flag,
Newman's
green
feathers
flag.
a little bit, but we're up on the front row with our teammate here. Gonna see if we can get him in the second turn up here.
Stay right. Left side. Left
Got him.
side. Left side's clear.
Kinda, almost. But we gotta get down to the carousel.
Left side. Left side. All clear.
See if we can hold
Right
on
side.
to it.
All
Oh, he's
clear.
there. Car's just a touch unstable on these restarts on new tires, but I'm getting used to playing with that throttle, feathering it just a touch in order to get through that turn, not horribly. Still getting used to this carousel myself. Had to lift right there. But you see we pulled away from our teammate a little bit right there. Now as we come to the top of the hill, we gotta get through this braking section. Messed up that turn just a touch. But it's alright. We had a little bit of a lead and it's gone. Alright, Eric's right here. He's gonna be on us through the S's. Admittingly, I'm like focused on the S's. I don't know where he is, so it's a little tough. Let's see if we can get him here into the late braking zone of the final two turns here. Ooh. Not gonna let him nab this inside lane.
Left side. All right.
Oh, he's gonna get there anyway. He's gonna shove it down there. Oh, we're gonna drag race to the line. Eric Amarola.
Still there.
Not going easy on his team owner, man. I dig it. Oh, but I went high. Oh no, Eric. My bad. Eric is back to fourth. That was a nice little race we had going on there, man. I got too tight through that first turn right there. Technically, the first turn at Sonoma. And we're going to two-wheel it through this section a little bit here. MTJ there, second, waiting to pounce. And is that Tricky Ricky in third? Are you kidding me? In the second to last fuel run of the race, Tricky Ricky's going to be playing in the top 5 with us? Are you kidding me? Miracles can happen, man. We can't make it from here. Yeah, we're just not going to pit in advance. There might have been somebody back there, some brave fool who's trying it. If I was 30th on back, I'd try it. Why not?
You ready? Green flag. Green flag. Right
But
side,
you
right
see,
side.
that brings us right back to where we were.
Clear to your right.
We got everybody by turn 2. Here at turn 3, where everything gets tricky. Turn 3's good. Turn 4 now. All good. Turn 5. Hanging in there. Turn 6, we've been having problems all day with. Ooh. That was the ugliest one all day. This long sweeping turn right here, followed by the carousel. Back up onto the straight. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Overshot the turn. It's okay. We're going to get a good position here. Whoa, okay.
Left side.
She just broke way loose, and here comes MTJ, and we're going to try to keep it too wide going through the S's at Sonoma. Oh, it didn't work.
All clear. Right side. Power's called a caution.
That's just bad timing right there, and I'd say let's pit, but it wouldn't make a difference. We'd still be 2-3 laps short here, so let's not. Gonna be on the outside. Teammate next to us.
All right, you're coming to the green.
Copy that, Jeff.
Ready.
No.
Green down. Let's go.
Let's go. Eric Amarola and us, we're going to be battling again here, and Eric's not afraid to get physical with his team owner.
Careful, still there.
I'm giving him so much room. I'm in the dirt. I'm all in the dirt. I gave him all the room. He better be in front of me. I was off-roading it right there. But I still got a position on him, had a position on him.
Right side's clear.
Got him going into the worst turn that we have, and Kevin's coming up here to stick his nose into this battle. Why wouldn't he? He wants a good position setting up for that final pit stop, and we are going to play with the throttle and get through the carousel decently. Now we just got to get through these 2 turns and not spin the car out like we almost did. Don't get overzealous with that throttle.
Right side.
Oof.
All right, you're clear.
Eric was on it coming through there, but we somehow defended. Coming through the S's, not too shabby. It's really hard to pass through these S's. It's impossible, actually. Here's a good passing spot to get a car right here, but Eric's not that far. He's not that close, rather. But we've seen him stick his nose under us when I didn't think he could. He didn't that time, though. Not the closing laps, but we're coming to what would be the final pit stop. We're within the pit window now as I overdrive it. Looks like some cars are on pit road. I think that's what that is down there. They are within their pit window, and so are we. The cautions made it so that we could kind of sort of make it, but hindsight, we should have pitted on that last caution now that I'm thinking about it, because the game doesn't include caution laps in its estimates, so you can add kind of, depending on the racetrack, anywhere from 1 to 4 laps, but it's more like 2 to 3 laps on average per racetrack when you're calculating that fuel, and we could have made it. I forgot all about that, honestly, that little trick. So we will come in one more time. Question is when do we pit? We're going to stay out, because when cars start to stay out, or when cars start to pit, rather, you get an interesting problem. The AI has issues getting around. Ooh. And I had issues on old tires through these S's. And Eric Amarola has the inside. Ooh, and he's rubbing up against us. All right, Eric, let's go. Let's go. Final turn, buddy.
Careful, still there.
Oh, I'm not afraid to
All clear.
door bang with my own teammate, man.
Careful, still there.
We led that lap barely, and this is where I have problems.
Still there.
Car just doesn't have... Okay, that's a good timing of the caution. We'll go ahead, we'll pit. We do have to pick up, fix that damage, I should say. Yes. I'm going to put the car back to where it was the start of the race here, and we'll see what happens ultimately. We're going to lose some spots here. Just outside the top 10. Alrighty. Lost 9 spots right there fixing that damage, but we needed to. So we got to try to make some magic happen here.
Car left.
Gonna try to get Blaney here on the outside. Nope, not close enough to him, but coming up to the top of the hill. Couple cars right there. Oh boy, Eric. Eric lost some spots on pit road too.
All clear.
Jimmy Johnson, the farewell tour.
Right
Ooh.
side. All right, you're clear. Right
Tricky
side.
Ricky. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. 100% my bad. But now we're for sure good on fuel. And another restart. And the clone is leading Boyer. It would be
Coming in the
Boyer.
green.
As we are in overtime
Ready.
as well.
All right, I need 2 more good laps from you.
3 wide, going to the top of the hill, closing
tight
laps
there,
at
driver.
Sonoma. Ooh,
Right side,
boy,
right
oh boy, oh boy. Still 3 wide. Who's going to give? Not
Right
us.
side's clear.
Stewart Haas boys don't give.
Clear left.
The Silver Spoon boys do. Oh, hi, Austin Dillon. How are you? Made it into the carousel somehow with the lead. 3 wide. Very aggressive move right here. We are good on fuel. Coming to the white flag. Ooh, tire skippage. Now I gotta hope that the tape on the front of that nose holds up because we should be good. Ooh, if I don't overdrive it.
White flag is in the air.
I'm aware, Jeff. Turn, turn, turn. Boyer versus Stewart. 14 versus 14. Owner versus driver, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm not even looking in the review. I am I am super fixed on the racetrack, and I know he's there. I can feel him.
Go get the
What?
flag. It's yours.
I don't know what happened, but we were on the white flag, clearly leading. Clearly we didn't do anything. We get the victory at Sonoma in the Code 3 car for Tony Stewart. 3 for 3 in the start. Oh, man, that would have been a really cool and did we finish 1, 2, 3? Stewart Haas, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do some burnouts here. Let's go ahead and change the view. This is still a weird view to me. I know you guys love it. A lot of people love this far chase. I'm not a huge fan of it. But donuts for Tony Stewart recreating his victory at Sonoma, man. 3 for 3, man. This has been a great, great, great series so far. And yes, the difficulty's turned all the way up. I double-checked. Come to this little area. The car died. What happened? Oh, that was weird. Car died, but we're good now. Nope, didn't lose connection. Don't know what that was, but okay, game. We died again. The engine's dying on us? Is that what this is? This is a very popular section to do the burnouts. A lot of room down here. And something's happening. I don't know what's going on. No green rims, though, but this is in career mode, so I don't know. Everybody's technically a lap down because the race didn't end. It ended under caution, but 1, 2, 3 at Sonoma for Stewart Haas Racing, and Ford's having a pretty good showing overall. You look at Eric Almirola coming right there in 8th. You got Ryan Blaney in there, Ryan Newman in there. It's a pretty good showing for Ford here. We got half of the top 8 in Ford, so not too shabby. We'll show you the rest of the top 20 right there. Bush, Bowman, Busher, Bush, Bowman, Bush, Custard, Dillon, all alphabetical. Actually, no, not 100% alphabetical, but close to it right there. Suarez coming home with 17th place finish, not too shabby. The rest of the top 20 right here. Tyler Rennick, Hamlin right there. It would have been so cool to see Stewart and Hamlin 1-2 out here and totally recreate that, but just wasn't meant to happen. Chase Elliott right there, 24th. Oh, Starcom, 28th. All right, look at the rest of the field. There's your the rest of the finishing order right there. As you see us getting physical back there with a few drivers. But Eric Jones right there. Tough break for Joey Logano, who went out of this race early. Same with Michael McDowell. And Byron and Darrell Wallace Jr. aren't that bad of road racers, so I don't know what happened with those two. It's strange. Take a look at the points right here. Alex Bowman actually second right now in the standings. We expand our points lead right there. But Ryan Newman right there in 3rd. You got Clint Boyer 4th. Jimmy Johnson 5th in the points right now. Not too shabby. You got Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, our teammate. You got Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Your top 10 in points. Give you a look at 11 through 20th in the points for that final cutoff for the playoffs. Not too shabby, actually. I believe we're only doing 12 for 6 races. I believe that's what's happening, but that's what the playoff picture looks like so far. Want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you comment in the description below what would you like our next paint scheme to be in the very next video. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember what the next track is. I believe, keyword believe, it is actually Phoenix, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it's Phoenix. But what would you like to see in the next race? We actually have 3 choices. We've got this one, which is now 2 for 2. We've got the Office Depot Championship car, which won the Daytona 500, and the silver and black final paint scheme that Tony Stewart drove at Homestead for his final race victory. I kind of want to save that for the very last race / Homestead when we go to Homestead, but it's totally up to you. Drop it in the comments below. Out of those 3 paint schemes, which would you like to see us drive in our very next race? Race number 4 of Tony's Ride. I want to thank you so much for watching. For NASCAR Heat 5, Tony's Ride, I'm Alan Bailey. We'll see ya at the track.